In 1836, Andrew Jackson and the Democratic Party completed their long-running war on the financial system and doubled down on policies that solidified the racial injustice inherent in the early republic, committing negative, unethical, and manipulative acts that set the stage for a national economic crisis and the continued suppression of free speech. On the economic front, Jackson issued the infamous Specie Circular in July 1836, an executive order requiring that all future purchases of public lands be paid for in specie, gold or silver coin, rather than the paper money issued by state banks. This unilateral action was manipulative and unethical because it circumvented Congress and injected immense instability into the economy. Having already dismantled the Second Bank of the United States, which had helped regulate the currency, the Democrats' pet banks policy had fueled massive land speculation, largely financed by easily issued, unbacked paper notes. The Specie Circular was a sudden reversal that declared the federal government's own lack of confidence in the paper currency it had helped proliferate. This immediately caused a run on banks as people desperately sought hard currency, effectively draining specie from the banking system and severely restricting credit. Although Jackson left office shortly after, this single act is widely viewed as the primary trigger for the catastrophic Panic of 1837, a major economic depression that caused immense hardship for the very common men Jackson claimed to represent. Simultaneously, Jackson and the Democratic Party actively worked to cement racism and prejudice by protecting and supporting the institution of slavery. Jackson himself was a wealthy slaveholder who profited from the forced labor of hundreds of enslaved African Americans throughout his life, bringing many to the White House to work. Crucially, in 1836, the administration lent its authority to illegal censorship. As abolitionists attempted to send anti-slavery pamphlets through the mail to the South, Jackson publicly supported the actions of Southern postmasters who were unlawfully seizing and destroying these materials. By endorsing this effective ban on the mail, an act that violated federal law and the principle of free expression, the Democrats used the power of the federal government to silence political dissent and ensure the survival of the South's immoral and prejudicial economic and social order. His actions demonstrated a greater commitment to protecting the profits of the slave economy than to upholding constitutional liberties.